What is the best Pokemon for an Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke? Some people say it's Swampert, other people say it's Shedinja. Let's use our 10 years of Nuzlocking experience and test every single Pokemon in Emerald to make the definitive Emerald Nuzlocke tier list. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about something serious real quick. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it's when people are listening to a YouTube video at full volume in public. I was on the bus the other day, and this kid was listening to some Gen Alpha brain rot video. It was unbearable. Listen, I love that you guys want to share my videos with the world, but please wear headphones. Oh my god. But Jan, they're not comfortable. I can't afford them. Some third excuse. Well then, I have a message for you. And this message is sponsored by Raycon. Look, can Raycon headphones be used to listen to your favorite playlist, podcasts, or movies you're not actually paying attention to while eating? Yeah, absolutely. But also, Christmas is coming up, and you know your grandma has been asking for earbuds for Christmas for years now, right? It's gonna be so awkward when you get her a sweater again when you could have gotten grandma some sweet Raycon Essential Open Earbuds. Unlike the one-size-fits-all approach of other earbuds, the multi-angular hook on the Raycon Essential Open Earbuds rotates to make sure that they're secured on your ear. And they're lightweight, you know, in case you have flimsy beta ears. These high-tech earbuds can connect to multiple devices at once and include up to 8 hours of listening, plus a 36-hour battery life case. That's like 15 run and bun videos. Black Friday is around the corner. Raycon audio products are up to 30% off site-wide. From everyday essentials to the latest releases, it's the perfect time to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting. These early deals won't last long. Shop now before they're gone. Just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/pChal open to get 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. That's buyraycon.com/pChal open. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. So, I guess the question is, what the f are we gonna do now that, you know, all this shit is over? The answer is we're just gonna chill. We're gonna do what we often do between big projects now, which is do some tier list testing for a new tier list video. It's tier list time. So that means we're just gonna play through a vanilla game, in this case Emerald, and we're just gonna see how good all the Pokemon are. I should think of a new intro for the pChal daily episodes, but I can't just mirror the old one. We gotta come up with something new. How about something like, what is the best Pokemon for an Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke? Some people say it's Sceptile, other people say, what do other people say? That's true, nobody does say it's Sceptile, but that's gonna be the joke, is that every intro I'm gonna name 2 different Pokemon. What is the best Pokemon for an Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke? Some people say it's Swampert, other people say it's Shedinja. Let's use our 10 years of Nuzlocking experience and test every single Pokemon in Emerald to make the definitive Emerald Nuzlocke tier list. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now with some effort this time. I felt like I put too much effort into it. We can iterate as we go. There's no need to record it over and over again. This is the exact kind of perfectionism, by the way, that's holding you back from fulfilling your creative project, okay? Because you're like, oh no, the song isn't perfect yet. I have to like redo the drums for like 6 hours. Oh no, now it sounds really bad again. I have to, another day I'm gonna go in and like fix this synth wave. And then it's like you never go back in again, then it sits in your folder for like 17 years, okay? Just release it, and whatever you don't like about it, you fix on your next one. No Ruby or Sapphire. Yeah, I thought about this. I can't say the word this anymore, man. And I just feel like nobody plays that shit anyway, and it's a lot of extra effort for not a lot of return. We can just call it the definitive Emerald Nuzlocke tier list, and like most of it is going to be applicable to Ruby and Sapphire anyway, but to actually thoroughly test Ruby and Sapphire would be like so much effort, right? So there's not a lot of encounters in Emerald, so the way I kind of want to do this is I'm probably just gonna, for the first run through, I'm just gonna do a normal ass Nuzlocke run of it. Opinion on the how do I fit this into my banner trend? What do you mean trend? This has been a thing for like 10 years on Twitter, no? I feel like I saw the first kind of that post. One thing that you kind of learn when you have a job on social media is like to understand how like a social media algorithm works, look at the posts that do well, right? And see if you find anything peculiar about it. So for example, some of the Instagram reels that do really well are like, share this with the person who, you know, or whatever. Or even more explicitly, I feel like there used to be like reels that are like, the first person that pops up when you hit the share button is this and this and this, right? And what you can learn from having those videos on your feed is that it seems that Instagram really likes it when reels are being shared with other people, or even when people just hit the share button on the Instagram reel, then it gets recommended to more people, because if you got recommended it, that means it's probably doing really well in the algorithm, right? What do we want to start with, by the way? Let's do Torchic. So that makes me wonder, with those like Oh, I fit this into my banner posts on Twitter going viral all the time. It does make you wonder if there's a thing in the Twitter algorithm that makes posts do really well if people click your profile after seeing your tweet. And that makes a lot of sense, right? So that's probably why those posts pop off so much, would be my guess. A lot more people getting mad at them this time around. Yeah, man, that's another thing. People, the Twitter algorithm really likes it when you get mad. That's why I don't use that anymore. Sorry, the X algorithm. Yeah, the X, the everything app algorithm. Twitter pre-Musk was peak. Yeah, you missed those, your birth month decides which Pokemon you have posts on your timeline, man. I feel like it was more or less the same platform. It was just less, it was just more fun to use because there was just less, it was less palpable that was reaching you to make you mad. And also I feel like AI has completely ruined it. Come to Blue Sky? I've tried, man. It's so fucking millennial, bro. Like, I don't know if I can... Yeah, I think the thing with Blue Sky, from what I've heard, is that you need to invest into making your front page good. You actually like, need to follow people, and you can't just expect the recommendation algorithm to do the work for you. It's kind of like old school social media, which is probably good in a way. Let's look at this Torchic real quick. Holy sh... Wait, this Torchic is fucking goated. Oh my god. Did you hear about this? What was I doing? Oh yeah. I need rare candies, max repels, full restores, and max elixirs. Berries? Yeah, we can do berries. You're right. Good idea. Oh, knowing which berries are available when is probably a good idea, actually. It's going to be relevant for some gym leaders, I feel like. I can probably just figure it out by playing, I think. Like, I only need to know for the ones that's where it's actually relevant, right? Okay, Route 101 is not an encounter, because that's where we get Torchic and Emerald. Okay, Pooch. Bro, get in the ball. What are you doing, man? What the... I miss the quality of life features from the Calais versions already. I miss them so much. Why don't I hack Master Balls? Because I want to see if there are certain Pokemon that are like particularly hard to catch. Like Abra is a good example, right? Okay, we got Dustox. This is probably like the good one. Are EVs still in this room? This is unmodified Emerald. I usually just ignore EVs for the purposes though. It would get too complicated. And also the average person's not EV training their so. This question is American as but do you do Thanksgiving or anything like it? What would be what do you think would be the equivalent, man? Like historically. Anti-Dunk-Fist is a thing. Yeah, I guess. I mean, most holidays slash festivals slash feasts slash whatever celebrations in like most early agricultural societies are probably all based around like harvest season versus, you know. So if you go back far enough, there probably is a relation there. Posting into the stream to pChal daily? I mean, we gotta post something, right? Huge. It's not as good as an EK. But the effort is made to have a nice meal with friends and family. I mean, for Christmas, yeah. And then for a lot of people, Easter. I don't really understand how Christmas became the big thing. Because Easter is supposed to be like the big one, right? I don't know if that's true for all denominations. It's probably because on Christmas you get toys as a kid. I feel like it can't just be Coca-Cola. Like, I feel like you like hear something from history or read like historical stuff or whatever, and it's always like, oh, the soldiers said they'd be home before Christmas. Or like, I think in Moby Dick, was it in Moby Dick? Never mind, this was, I mean, same era. This was in The Lighthouse. There's a line about like how his wife left him because he didn't come home for Christmas for like 5 years in a row or something. I feel like Christmas used to still be like huge pre like billboard ads. You don't hear Easter carols? Well, I mean, it's celebrated in a different way, right? I'm just thinking like Jesus was born. Okay, all of us were. I feel like the big one is Easter, right? And everyone always says that like Easter is supposed to be the big one. Christmas during solstice, which is important in many cultures. Yeah, maybe it's that. There's an Italian saying that goes Christmas with your parents, Easter with whoever you want. I feel like that's true, but swap Easter for New Year's, right? If we apply it to like how most people live. So you go home for Christmas and then And then New Year's with like all your friend groups and shit like that. Easter with whoever you want. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of people like celebrating Easter with their friends or whatever. Maybe is that like an Italian thing? I feel like it's all about you learn to appreciate Christmas more and get excited more for Christmas as a kid because you get a ton of gifts and that's just sick. And then you carry that belief that Christmas is goated into your adult life. Christmas is bigger culturally. How many popular Easter movies are there even? Yeah, but I feel like you have it backwards, right? There's a lot of popular Christmas movies because Christmas is a huge cultural event with a lot of things associated with it. You're kind of putting Descartes before the whores or whatever it's called. Am I like misremembering? I feel like, do we do the Easter egg hunt? We definitely don't do it like the Americans do it. The Americans are really weird about that one. You like go to like a place with a bunch of other kids. I feel like I don't remember ever. No, I feel like I did look for Easter eggs. I think I definitely remember painting them. I remember very distinctly the smell. Well, actually, I probably associate that with, because my grandma used to always make pickled eggs. That kind of slapped. Low key. I should do that. Oh yeah, hiding a basket of chocolate eggs with a guard. You know what? You're right. Actually, my parents did do that. Oh, Abra. This is gonna be a thing in the video about probably delaying Abra routes for maximum chance. You should delay Abra routes until you get to Verdant Turf because that's when you get nest balls, and nest balls give you like a massive chance of catching this. Unlucky. Should delay this route anyway because of Whismer. Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of Whismer. God, he's just the best trainer dodger in the EU region. Nuzlocke games are just catching every encounter. For now, I'm just doing normal Nuzlocke. I'm pretty sure you can cover almost all of the encounters. The encounter variety in this game is pretty low. I think you can cover most of the encounters in 3 runs. So I'll probably just do that. Oh yeah, when do you... This is probably actually really important. When can you buy repels in this game? I'm pretty sure you can buy them in Petalburg, right? I could... Let's check. Let's check. We're in the game right now. That's what we're doing this for. Oh yeah, we should think about repel manips as well. Okay, you can buy repels now. It's like 0 good repel manips. Okay. I feel like there's some in Rust Turf, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, this guy trades C-Dot for routes. And we can get the Quick Claw, right? Didn't we have something about a Granite Cave manip in the reaction video to... Not the reaction video, but the run summary video of what was the last video I uploaded on my main channel? Nobody saw it. Okay, never mind. L. Wilted Rose emoji. Odd one's out, thank you. That took way longer than I thought it would. Okay, we're trying to find out who can solo this, I guess. Yeah, Warren Bears probably go crazy in this fight. Alright, well, first of all, let's do Shroomish, I guess. I think you just kill the Geodude, right? Both times, and then you Leech Seed, and then you get blocked, and then you Stun Spore. Oh no, but if you Stun Spore, you make him slower, so he's gonna want to Rock Tomb you. You actually don't want to Stun Spore him. What is Nose Pass speed compared to Shroomish speed? Dude, it's actually insane how useless Bulbapedia is. That I had to look up the base stat. The fastest way to do it is go on the Bulbapedia page and then scroll down, and then there's a on Smogon Pokedex thing, and you click that and that instantly has the base stats. Okay, 35 speed on Shroomish, 30 speed on Nosepass. So you're pretty likely to be faster, but only for one Rock Tomb, I suppose. So anyway, Shroomish can never lose this, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, because once he starts tackling, and with all the healing, yeah, he literally like can't outdamage you. Okay. Clean sweeps Roxanne every time. Need some luck. I feel like you're probably dead to Rock Tomb crit, right? Oh, you sometimes don't kill the Geodude, huh? What nature is this Shroomish? Sassy. That's why it's slower than Nosepass. Let's see the Rock Tomb damage really quick. Okay, yeah, that's actually completely fine. Is it though? Holy. Barely. If you edge, you get Mega Drain. This is probably like the most consistent counter to Roxanne, right? Let's see how far Pucciana can get. Damn, this 2 shots? Bro, okay. And now he's tackling because... Okay, never mind, he saw kill. Hold. We equip an Oranberry. It's gonna change everything. A toothpick changes everything, man. You want to get Rock Tomb by the Geodudes, I think. So that the Nose Pass can't do it. You probably want to Sand Attack a few times. All the healing is kind of hard to get through, to be fair. Yeah, it's kind of hard for a non-grass type. Or I guess... Like, Mudkip is, like, famously, like, doesn't have the best matchup here, right? Like, this fight is pretty RNG with Mudkip, I think. From what I remember from speedruns. But I think for speedruns you might be underleveled. I don't even know what the optimal number of Sand Attacks is. Do I have like a plus defense Pooch or something? Timid. I feel like... What was that damage? Like 16? Doesn't get 2 shot by a Rock Tomb. 2 shots Geodudes. Sand Attacks. Decent damage. Slower after 1 Tomb. Pretty okay. To get through most of Nose Pass, but will probably die in the process because of block. I want to see if he does even, like, win ever. I should be dead to Rock Tomb right now, right? Yeah. Oh, that Rock Throw is probably GG. Yeah, because now I'm just... Oh, I didn't save after equipping Oranberry, that's why. I feel like with Oranberry, it's pretty damn good. What do you guys think the optimal number of Sand Attacks is? Is it just 6? It probably is 6. Because you need to get through so much HP with these bites anyway. There's so many turns on the line. You know what? That looks pretty good. 6 or 7. You got me. You got me. Dude, this can legit, like, almost use up all your bite PP, but it seems like if you just Sand Attack 6 times, you usually win. Okay, I took a lot of damage there. I already used my Oran because the Geodude crit me. But still... Sand Attack is just OP, man. I'm dead to Rock Tomb now, so I'll probably lose unless he misses every single one. He's missing every single one? Holy fucking shit. Is there a single dark move that they introduced with the introduction of the type in Gen 2 that doesn't sound like it would be a physical move? I don't understand why they made this type special at all, man. All of them are physical in Gen 4, yeah. Dude, this is so consistent. It is true, that's like the only reason that the Eevee rule works. So, shout out to them for giving us that easy mnemonic. This wins like ever. I haven't lost yet since I started Sand Attacking this 6 times. Alright, seems like Pooch is an easy dub. None of these others are ever going to be able to solo, right? Or do you test a Truish? Seems like a good opportunity to set up Harden. Oh, set up Harden on this Geodude? It just keeps out. Is its only attacking move Rock Tomb? Okay, don't set up Harden on this Geodude. Wait, I didn't save. God damn it. Chicken Frags 3 here. I don't know about that. Good luck. Oh, it's Nose Pass before Geodude. Yeah, because it's got the more effective... Wait, why is this Nose Pass? Yeah, most effective move, least effective typing. Geodude has 1 extra resistance, right? Oh, you don't lose speed on Dustox because of Shield Dust. Oh, you're right. Shield Dust prevents speed drop on Dustox, making it kind of useless. Yeah, that's also just not any damage. And you don't want to risk like losing this guy, so you probably just don't want to use him. Okay, how far can Torchic get? I mean, it doesn't get any, like, setup or anything. Yeah, you just lose. I guess it gets Growl, right? Okay, let's try to beat... Let's try to beat Roxanne with these 4. With Torchic, Talo, Whismer, Dustox. So we can kind of see what their, like, support capabilities are like. Holy f***. God, you are so ass. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision. Hold on. I know what I know what we do. So you'd have to, like, brute force through the Geodudes. Best to do with Dustox. Actually, okay. If you need to, you can use this for first Geodude because it baits out Nose Pass before Geodude 2. This lets you set up Growls or whatever on the low attack Nose Pass. So now we have to switch. Probably, I mean, Whismer is the least valuable Pokemon for later, but I think it's the only Pokemon that can do something here, so we'd have to go to Torchic exactly. And try to get a Growl off. Nice. And then we go to Talo. And we spam Growls. Huge. Probably need another one, to be honest. Slower anyway, should have switched. And then you go to Whismer, and then you start setting up Howls, like it's a moving castle, and then you spam Astonish, and he obviously spammed Harden, so you're not doing damage, but you're just fishing for crits, right? And he got the crit first. That's unlucky. I don't think this is gonna work, y'all. Can I win with these 4 ever? Poison Sting, Poison the Nose Pass. Yeah, that's probably what you have to do, actually. Seems like Dustox has a pretty decent shot at... Huge Growl Tech. Has a pretty decent shot at 1v1ing that Geodude at least. Let's try that again. I guess block could ruin your day at any point here, huh? But if you're doing this, you just kind of have to get ready to sack something. I got crit first again. I don't think this works. Okay, wait. Let's try it with Dustox, I think. Holy f***. Whismer is so ass! No, you have to kill the Geodude with Dustox. Yeah, now you set up the Growls. If you can. That's not a lot of Growls. Now you have to fish for the poison. There we go. Okay, with the poison, we're actually winning. There you go. That was with both Talo and Torchic dying. How likely are you to get a grass type or water type if you... I mean, it's Shroomish, Lotad, or catch Ralts and trade for C-Dot, right? C-Dot is 1%. And then Meryl? People are saying Meryl. Do you hear about this? Wingull is one, that's true. You know, Ralts for C-Dot is crazy. I mean, if you don't have something for... But this is all in the case where you really want to be running... Where you really want to run Torchic, I suppose. Which might be fine. I don't know. It's probably the best E4 starter, right? You're tested. You're not tested. Me going through my grinder DMs. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Torchic is just going to end up being bad, man. It's going to end up being C tier. You complain about people not putting anything about their personality on dating profiles. I don't know if he's kidding. Pretty big jump from that to what I said, but true. I feel like I do get to complain about that. That's f***ed up, man. It's not f***ed up. It's whatever. You can put in your dating profile whatever you want. You don't owe anybody anything. Especially not on the internet. Especially not in the dating market. Especially not as a woman. As a woman, you certainly don't owe anyone to put anything in your dating profile. But you ain't matching with pChal, that's for sure. Fight her, coward. I don't think I've ever done this fight in my life. Also, it's him. Yo, uproar into yawn tech? Wait. I thought uproar prevented you from going to sleep. What the f? Did my uproar end and then I got put to sleep by yawn? Also, soundproof should prevent yawn. Can we talk about this? Did you hear about this? Can we talk about that? What the f? This ability is already so fucking niche and useless and doesn't prevent yawn? It's like encore or growl not being sound. It's not the sound it makes, but the action. What the f are you talking about? Encore not being a sound move, I think, is okay. There's a visual component. Yawning doesn't make a sound? Brother, you need to get like your ears checked or something. What the f? I don't know. If it's not sound based, then why they add a special sound effect to it? I guess by that logic, Ice Beam is a sound move. Which honestly, I feel like I could make the argument for that. Can't you delay Brawly like forever in this game? Am I crazy? Until Norman, yeah. But I guess level cap would get in the way, huh? Oh right, you can old rot tentacles in this game. I forgot about that. What's the best route to go for Magikarp in this game? Yo, timid tentacle, y'all. Oh, this doesn't have EK fishing. Cringe. You actually have to time your f***ing reels. You can technically get Goldeen and Petalburg now. Oh yeah, let's look at the Emerald route order. Petalburg City. Meryl is Surf. Goldeen, or you delay for Corefish. That seems pretty good. It's a guaranteed dark type for Taint and Liza. Well, I already have a dark type. Let's get Goldeen. If you V-train Goldeen in special defense and click water sport, it's usable on Flannery. Nice. Okay, do we delay Granite for Abra? We probably do, right? We delay for Nest Balls. Oh yeah, Goldeen's moveset is like famously dog shit, famous from Garbage Green. Take Trico, we gotta take Granite for the Magneton. Is this EK memes? Remember, Spega, do you remember my genius magnet pull routing for EK? We delay like every route to magnet pull like Metagross on 115 in late game or some shit like that. The revolutionary, man. They weren't ready. I'm not gonna fight like 110 rival right now and get even more encounters before Brawly, but I could at least head to Slateport, right? I feel like the Whismur line was made with physical specials put in mind. I feel like the Whismur line was made with... Let's make a pretty cool design and then make it complete dog shit in mind, but... I don't know why their stats are so low. It doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Just give them more stats. Like, that's all they need. It's just like a little bit. They could have been pretty fucking cool. It's already normal type. It's already dog shit, bro. Like, I don't know what. Normal type value gets so inflated because every fucking region has a ghost type Elite Four member. You know what I mean? Without that, they'd be nothing. Nothing. I'm purposefully not Rayconing to level cap or whatever, by the way. Because of whoa. No, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I have brain worms. Because for like the random trainers and stuff, I want to be a little bit closer to what like the average playthrough maybe has level wise. Which are the 7 sins that you commit the most? Definitely lust. Definitely lust. Not as much as I used to. Gluttony kind of fell off for me a little bit. Well, I don't know. I'll still have a gluttony sesh once every few weeks. A little bang bang or something, you know? A little bang bang would be lust. No, a bang bang is when you go to a restaurant with a friend and you order a full meal, and then you immediately after go to another restaurant and order another full meal. Bang bang. You can also do it with a friend online in Discord, where you order a full meal on DoorDash and then you immediately after. It's mostly just fun to think about what the most horrid combinations would be, you know? KFC sushi, barbecue Vietnamese, Olive Garden Taco Bell. Yeah, I think you guys understand the game. Okay, I see. McDonald's, second McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. Am I crazy that that doesn't even sound that bad? Ethiopian and Little Caesars pizza. There you go. There you go. Indian food and Chili's. Am I crazy to think that the second McDonald's would kind of hit more than the first one? It's like you're used to it, you know? You're like... your body's like... prepared. Don't do this, guys. It's mostly for the bit, to just think about what the like most gross combination would be. Or like once a year as like an event where it's just funny to like smoke bowl after bowl, watch South Park in Discord, and then be like, oh, bro, my Thai food is about to get here and I haven't even finished my fried chicken. Like, that's just funny. Don't actually do this though. It's really stupid. Ooh, I like it. This is probably like an S tier Pokemon, right? In what order do you consume your McDonald's food? It's easy. You take your fries. Obviously, you eat the fries first because they go cold the fastest. There's the most surface area. And more importantly, they're the worst when they go cold. And then you dip them in your mayonnaise or your strawberry shake. Either one. Or you could do both if you're feeling a little bit saucy. Do I want to go further? Do I want to try out Route 110 Rival? Or I think I'll just go fight Brawly. Altering Cave Zubat. Sure. Finishing with the burger risks being full mid-burger? Brother, what the f are you talking about? How can you not anticipate how full you're gonna be by like a standard McDonald's order? Their whole thing is like standardization, man. You know exactly what you're gonna get. Just put the food in your mouth. The thing is, like, I know that these types of comments are always written by f***ing liars, okay? Everybody loves intellectualizing shit and having stupid discussions about stupid stuff until they realize they have a wrong opinion, and then they're suddenly like, oh, dude, it's just food, man. You don't gotta think so hard about it. It's not that deep, bro. Yeah, we know. It's fun to talk about shit that's not that deep, man. I think it was a fries in the bag joke. Oh, man. It's fine. It's fine. Like, even if it was, the people who say like this exist. I mean, people who say like this exist about Nuzlocke, man. Whenever one of my pChal daily shorts goes viral, like it's going right now, there's a bunch of comments that are literally just like, why do all this? It's just a game. It's like, okay. God, I will never forget. Dude, that one fucking comment on pChal lives so fucking rent-free. I already dedicated an entire Patreon episode just to ranting about how angry that comment made me. I really don't get angry at comments often. I really don't. But this one set me the fuck off, man. It was on the episode where I talked about why Invincible is a dog show. And the comment read something like, I should try to get the quote. No matter how I paraphrase it, it can't be as bad as it actually was. It was like, does anyone else just like to watch stuff and not think about if this is good, this is bad, characters, story, whatever? And like, it sounds like a comment that obviously would be like satire or fake or like making fun of people that think like that. But you could tell from the way that it was written that it was sincere. And it's like, why the f are you watching my shit, man? It's like people saying, what was the point of that movie? Okay, it depends on how you ask that question, because that's the first question I always ask. Every single time I leave the theater with someone, I go, what do you think that movie was about? And then if they answer back by saying what the plot of the movie was, I think less of them immediately. Do you guys watch all those old German expressionist movies in college? I don't know. I didn't go to... I went to college for traffic engineering, so no. It's not like mandatory for every German college student. We don't usually... It's not a lot of stuff to get there for... Dude, pre-poisoning is going to be so annoying because like you can't do it in regular PK Hex, right? That was like a bonus feature for the EK Hex that we had. Moby Dick is a book about how whales are awesome. Yep, literally, unironically, I think that's what the book is actually about. I don't think Herman Melville had like a lot of other things he was trying to work through, except for that he was like super hyper obsessed with whales at the time. I think that is honestly the most good faith reading I have of that book. Surprised they haven't made Moby Dick into a movie or a show. First of all, they made it into an album. It's called Megalodon by Mastodon. It's maybe the greatest metal album ever recorded. Second of all, the story sucks ass. That's why they haven't made it into a movie or a show. What you think the story of Moby Dick is happens in the last like 3 chapters. Yeah, one of the first chapters of Moby Dick has some pretty... I was gonna say some pretty gay. That's not what I... Some pretty explicit homoeroticism is what I mean. It's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. But also pretty racist, so like... I don't know. Over Harden? I think you don't learn Protect here. I'm pretty sure you don't. Oh, but you can't get it back before Norman, right? So you kind of have to teach it. Harden is just a crit waiting to happen. Yeah, your cum is just a person waiting to happen. You still shoot into a tissue every night, man. 10, 9. Yeah, we're fine. Wait, this is not how you get to Brawly. Fuck. Die. Easy. It's really fucking cute that they genuinely thought that the check tag function would be used so much by people that they made it the first thing. The only times I've ever looked at this screen is when I've accidentally clicked it. Even as a kid, by the way. All right. I mean, pretty straightforward, right? That's a classic for a reason. And then I think Dustox also solos, right? I already checked I'm not plus attack nature or anything. Oh shit, booked up, hold on. Wait, can it only focus punch? I should look at these movesets, huh? Yeah, it's light screen, reflect, bulk up, focus punch, right? Like, literally only the Makuhita is dangerous on this fight, right? Although it's quite dangerous, to be fair. Like, this guy can f you up. Look at this. But yeah, Dustox should sweep. Okay. I gotta go play D&D. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.